Hi. I know this sounds way too formal for me, but this is my only commentary during this reading. I say that, but I might lie. But I just wanted to say that the clip on the back of my microphone broke off, so now I have to hold it in my hand again, and I'm sad. But also, I do have a second one. I just don't know what the second one is. But I'm sure if I do find it in the next video, I will be telling you about it. Okay, so guess what? I found a second microphone. Anyways, chapter 6, second chances. I don't know if the mic is getting too close or too far from my mouth now. So, that's fucking great. Alright, just read. No commentating. No commentating. Now. While the covenant elders were reviewing evidence of the attack in the gym, your gaze shifts between Gas and Gabriella as the three of you sit in the awkward silence of the Nexus dungeons. Gas glares at Gabriella in anger and disgust from his position leaning against the wall. While Gabriella sips blood from a plasma pouch and does her best to avoid eye contact. Cautiously, you clear your throat. So, can either of you hear whether they're back yet? Because my mom's gonna start to worry if I don't get home soon. That's the vampire wonder kind over there. Her crashed diet is the reason why we were in this mess. And I accept full responsibility for that. I've been tapering off my feelings, and I thought I found what? The cure to vampirism? You can't will yourself being human. Of course not. But there's gotta be some other way of living that doesn't involve being a literal freak of nature. Vampires aren't natural. Ah, there it is. The holier than thou. I'm a perfect little human routine. Would you two knock it off? You turn your glare first on Cass, then Gabriella, and once she meets your gaze, you can see the shame behind her eyes. Sorry, Hiroki. And for the record, I completely understand if we don't hang out anymore. You must be disgusted by me. I know I am. No, disgusted? No. Confused? Absolutely. Haruki's confused about finding out she's a vampire. I'm not. So, what did I say about the commentary? I lie. I lied to myself and to you. I mean, I don't care about you. I don't care about lying to you, but it's myself. I trusted myself. No, I didn't actually. No, I didn't. I literally said, I know I'm gonna commentate again. I knew it. I'm giving you guys trust issues. I already had none for myself. Because, just because 1 second, you're the only person on the planet who understands what I'm going through. And the next, she's got a hand over your throat, giving you a close-up of her tonsils. Yeah, exactly. Okay, with the mic so close to my mouth now, I sound so crisp. I don't know why. How am I hearing that effect? How am I hearing that effect in real time? It's like when you hear a recording back, not a recording back, when you watch someone who's like all up in their mic, you can hear every like enunciation of the words, right? You can hear when you're about to kiss the microphone every single time. You can hear that. Why can't I hear it now? I'm not listening to myself back. And I'm not gonna watch this. Cause my attention span's not long enough. Especially not to listen to myself talk. Gabriella shoots Cass a withering look, and he smirks before holding up his hands in mock deference. In mock deference, you meet Gabriella's eyes again. I mean, how much of what you said was even true? Your family history, the vampire hunters, the stuff about your grandmother. You remember how Gabriella's eyes welled with tears? She both stood over her grave, and I remember feels a little different now. Tainted, almost. All that was true, I swear. I noticed a huge lie by omission, but I never told you anything less than the truth. Well, it's not like I didn't know about vampires, so why not just tell me? You gotta believe I want to come clean with you. Then why didn't you? This is why I prefer Cass. She's hiding this shit. Like, you could have just said that. I've been dealing with this motherfucker over here smirking at us. And you hiding it. You hiding it like a little coward little baby bitch. He has it all out in the fucking open. If it ain't gonna cost him his life. You know, I mean, it will. But when it's not, you know, when it's not gonna cost him his life, yeah, it's fangs out the wazoo. And you hiding it, little bitch. That's why him. Also the hair. It's the hair. It's the hair. It's the hair. Lewin told me not to. She puts down her plasma pouch with a sigh, her expression pained with guilt. He wanted me to watch you and make sure you didn't stir up any more trouble. He thought you wouldn't trust me if I told you, so you spied on me? I only ever told him you were keeping your end of the bargain and doing your best to hold your mom off the trail. And that's all. Wow, so you've been watching me from the start? The tour on my first day? The party with your friends? No, Lou's been monitoring your mom since she started her job, but I wasn't assigned to you until after the incident in the woods. So you're telling me that my mom's been in danger from the moment we moved here? You try and wrap your head around this new influx of information, but one thing still bothers you. You're just having this conversation in front of Cass, and this motherfucker doesn't give a fuck. Also, I want to take a drink, but now that I had to hold the fucking mic, I'm holding my phone and the mic. I don't have a third hand to drink. Now I gotta open a bottle with one fucking hand. There were other ways to go about keeping an eye on me. You didn't have to pretend you were human. From his spot against the wall, Cass snorts. All that? She does that for fun. Would you shut up? Cass, what are you talking about? It's like I was telling you. The Clemens all want to be human sheeple in wolf clothing. Gabriella just happens to be the worst. You catch sight of Gabriella as her gaze shifts to the floor. Can you blame me? I'm a monster. Just look at what I almost did to Ricky. You unconsciously brush against the bandage wrapped around your wound, trying not to think what could have been. Across the room, Cash rolls his eyes. Boo-hoo. Do you really expect anyone to feel sorry for you? You're not the victim here. Cass is right. Everyone has their insecurities, but when indulging them hurts other people, you gotta make some changes. Like, if you're not feeding for however long you've gone without feeding, what's gonna cause this? You know what would have been the right thing to do? When we started getting closer to each other, tell me that you are a vampire. I'm not giving you my blood for free, but you wouldn't have had to hide this shit until you were hangry for blood. Right? If you didn't just wait, right, until you was like starved of blood, right? Your bloodlust. If you didn't wait till then, we wouldn't be in this fucking mess. You know that, right? We wouldn't be in this mess. But because you want to pretend to be human and not tell your close friend, which I don't really feel like we're close friends anymore. Instead of telling me, you hide it and almost kill me because you can't contain your shit. If you told me, then it wouldn't even look. I would have understood why you just, I don't know, walking around with a fucking sack of blood in your hand. Or if you looked at me a little too hungry, like I was a little too delicious of a snack. I am a snack. I'm a meal and more, but like, you know, I would have understood. It's like Haruki just said. It's not like I wouldn't have understood. I've been dealing with fucking vampires practically since I got here. I mean, this motherfucker over there, leaning against this wall, like he's some cool guy. You aren't. Literally almost killed me. My first night being here. So it wasn't really a surprise that there's fucking vampires here, so you could fucking throw me. So like I don't know. I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool. I thought we were homies. I thought we were getting close. But no. You hoe. These are the words right out of my mouth, new guy. Cass takes a menacing step toward Gabriella as he gestures toward your wound. That only happened because you refused to accept what you are. Thank you. See, that's exactly what I said. I only got hurt because you hid who you were. If you told me, this wouldn't have happened. Because you wouldn't have waited so long. You would have been more comfortable to like I don't know. We have a grilled cheese and tomato soup. You would have yours with like, you know, your grilled cheese with blood. And I'd be like, oh yeah, this is normal. Right? You know? But no. That's it. When I said I almost got attacked by Cass first night, it's just I saw him attacking that girl. He didn't touch me. He didn't even hurt me. He has never once hurt me. You almost did. Just because you could be who you are for your pride. Shut the fuck up. I thought I had it under control. And look how well that turned out. Cass lashes out angrily and he's a kick at one of Gabriella's blood bags, sending it sailing across the room before it landed on your feet. By the time you look up from the pool of blood leaking from the ruptured bag in front of you, Cass is standing face to face with Gabriella, staring her down. It's bad enough storing Lewin, limiting us to feed him once a month, and that you Clemens only drink with a hospital stash like it's a private collection. But you're not drinking puts us all at risk, especially when you're sloppy enough to let others use it against you. Wait, what are you saying? I'm saying that the Venedies who staged the attack were breaking a golden girl, going all homicidal, taking the fall for your murder. Boom. One meddlesome human and a self-loathing, self-righteous Clement taken out in one fell swoop. They made their tool because they made her the tool. Last time, they made her their tool because they knew she was too stupid to take care of herself and not to be borderline starving. Gabriella's relatively calm demeanor shifts. You can't help but see some of her earlier ferociousness as she glares at Cass. Her voice comes out with a growl. I'm so sorry my mortals are inconvenient for you. Those morals of yours almost got Haruki killed. And all of a sudden you care? I'm the only one who... Gabriella trails off, and you watch as the light bulb goes off behind her eyes. Slowly, she looks between you and Cass. I'm sorry for the very casual burp I just did into the mic. Usually I do it on purpose. To annoy friends and mother, but That one just came out. I did not plan that. Just while I was talking, it just slipped out. My bad. Not really. I'll do it again. Eventually. Like just now. Damn, out. I am clearly not the one who cares about Haruki. What? No. Shut up. Cass, thank you for saving Haruki. If not letting me do something I regret for the rest of my existence. A look of surprise flashes across Cass's face, followed by one of great discomfort. Don't mention it. Seriously, it would hurt my rep. No, Gabrielle is right. You saved my life. Hopefully I can return your favor one day. Cass scoffs. The day a human saves my immortal life is the day I hand over my fangs in shame. Still, I owe you one. Oh, you owe me more than that by the time this is all done. Letting you walk free is a threat to every vampire cruising beach, and we vanities are a loyal bunch. Maybe, but we all have core laws that we're bound to make sure that we treat the cruising beach humans fairly, which your coven mates broke. Hello? Pot, meat, cuddle? Not like it matters. The elders are going to send us all to the fry. The elders are going to send us all to the fry on a silver brand, and that's if we're lucky. Wait. These may have got a little hairy toward the end, but you two saved me. Why would you be punished? Vampires' rules are a little less forgiving than you used to. Regardless of the intention, a crime must have its punishment. And now that you got mixed up with us, that also includes you. I was kidnapped and dragged to the motherfucking gym. That attack plan was on me. Why do I have to get punished for almost getting killed? Why am I getting punished for almost getting fucking killed? I was defending my fucking life. I saved my fucking life. How did you kill those fucking I think Clement? No, I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention enough to anything. I have short-term memory. Okay. But why am I getting punished? Why am I getting punished when I almost got fucking killed because I got snatched up. I don't mean my waist, but I got snatched up and dragged into the fucking gym and I was fucking dying. All those dead bodies and loose heads rolling around. That was not me. That was her. Excuse me. Fuck it. Men in Black my ass. Do that little forget everything shit to me, you know? Like, Daniel, why am I getting punished? Why am I getting mixed up into this? This isn't my fault. I didn't break no vampire rule. I ain't one of you. I ain't one of you. But I do. Again, why did I defend myself? And you, isn't there something in your core laws about that? Exactly what he just said. All I did was defend myself. I killed one vampire with that little talisman, but Gabriella did most of it. So why am I being punished? Why do I have to obey by your motherfucking rules? I ain't one of you. I ain't a coven. I ain't even a vampire. I'm human. My lifespan is already significantly shorter than yours. Because literally you're immortal. I'm gonna die in how old is he? How old is he? 18? I think he's 18, right? I got 50, 68, okay. I don't know. Can I get the math? 70? 78, I'll be 78. At least 78. You know, 70 years, at least 70 years. You guys got like forever. So why am I being on a chopping board once again to lose my fucking precious short human life when I didn't do shit? Once again, I didn't do shit. Actually, there might be something in the bylaws, but I have to check to be sure. The tags are kept in the deepest part of the Nexus, the Chamber of Laws. We just have to find a way out of here to get to them. If only you two knew someone who spends a lot of time in Nexus dungeons. Cass smirks and drives an elbow into a loose brick in the wall. As the brick sinks in, he reaches into the crevice and pulls out a makeshift lockpick. Well, nigga, what do you say? You ready to take a walk on the wild side? Sneak off with Gabrielle and Cass to the Chamber of Laws to learn ancient rules, save your butts in the trial, and impress the vampires. Ugh, fuck you. In that case, open sesame. The fact that it is open sesame, not open sesame, is open sesame. Cass hoists quietly at the lock, with you and Gabrielle holding your breath just over his shoulders. Finally, the lock clicks, and the door swings wide open. Yes. But just as Cass steps out of your shared cell with a triumphant smirk, the guard position outside comes into view. Oh, Back. The review shuffle back inside, pull the cell door closed, just before he passes by. As he goes, you all let out an audible sigh. I thought you said you spent enough time and trouble to know what goes on down here. Yeah, since when did they start assigning security? I don't know. But this just means I don't spend as much time in the dungeons as I thought. You know what that is? Growth. Besides, now to get real secrets blown, so the least you can do is keep it out. Don't even try to blame this on me. Why not? All this is your fault. Enough. We got a bigger fish to fry. So can we just focus on the problem and not each other? Fine. Our time has lapsed, and then we'll go. Silence falls over you, and the three of you watch as Clyde walks past twice more. Got it. He passes by the door every 10 seconds. If we wait till the 11th second, we should be able to sneak by unseen. As Clyde passes again, you silently begin to count to 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You wait an agonizing 10 seconds until Clyde steps past the door. Then, now, that was so tempting to press. Holy fuck. And it was for so long. Can you not? Fucking big game. Oh, you guys can't. I'm just pausing it each time. Quickly, Cass pries the lock open, and Gabrielle grabs you, racing you out the cell and into the hallway, rounded the corner before Clyde circles back. Less than a second later, Cass stands beside you. Let's hurry up before he notices we're gone. Together, Gabrielle and Cass lead you into the depths of the vampire hideout. You look around all the cave walls that seem to get more ancient the further down you go. Wow. You haven't seen anything yet. Gabrielle plants her palms against the slab of concrete and pushes open a secret passageway and open mouth. You follow her inside. The moment you step inside the Chamber of Laws, you're struck by the sheer amount of history. Ancient ruins decorate the walls, and in a glass case sits a weathered piece of parchment. Where did all this stuff come from? There's just so much here. Most of it came from the Coven Elders, pieces of their personal collections that they're willing to share. We've been around for as long as they have. You tend to accumulate a lot of crap. I wish anything in my room was half as interesting as this. Well, I'll just wait 400 years. Time has a way of making one guy's junk someone else's treasure. Very funny, guys. Is that one's to say, I don't know. I don't have 400 years. You, Gabriella, and Cass all break off and investigate different areas of the chamber and search the bylaws. As you're looking at a stack of folders, Cass calls out, "Hey, I think I got something over here." He waves you and Gabriella over to the glass case you spotted earlier, and together, you peer inside for a closer look. Well, that's definitely not in English. It's an ancient script passed down from vampires, and there were plenty of hundred notes deciphering it when I was younger, and if I'm reading this right, this is the original agreement forged between the two covenants when they settled in Crimson Beach together. Gabriella inches forward for a better look, there's a cat out of the way. Sure, you do your thing. I just step aside. It's not like I found it or anything. Maybe, but did you know that these two symbols represent covenants and that one over there means law? Gabriella, I'm showing off. We gotta get that information. We gotta get what information we can and go skip. Fuck you. We gotta get what information we can and go. Skip to the good part. Cass lets out a short, delighted laugh at your scolding, Gabriella. Tell a new guy, we got a mission to accomplish, and it doesn't involve listening to Adderhall's bragging. I wasn't bragging, I was just explaining. Can you figure out what it says? I think I translated this first passage already. The laws of Crimson Beach are hereby designed with diplomacy and peace in mind, both for resident vampires and the humans inhabiting the town. The following crimes are against the sanctity of Crimson Beach must result in banishment, revealing covenant secrets, covenant infighting. Check and check. As Gabriella reads off the list of crimes, Cass keeps a running tally of how many laws he's broken, and they are stuck looking at him, stunned. If all of these are supposed to be the most severe crimes, how are you still part of this town? Good looks and charm get you far. More like a legal loophole, save your bacon. Listen to this. As few traditions stand the test of time, any law may be updated by communal agreement and posted into the Chamber of Laws. How much do you want to bet all your rule breaking was decriminalized a long time ago, Cass? Depends. How much you got? Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out who wins. Spread out and let's find out the new laws. The three of you search the room until, finally, you're standing in front of a tower of parchments rolled and stacked on a bookshelf, each looking progressively newer than the last. These look like these updates I'd hard read about. Now we just gotta find a law that actually helps us. And I think I got one. It's not exactly self-defense, but it does mention acts of service between humans and vampires. Humans who discovered vampires, one was always skilled till human helped covenants fend off a vampire hunter. Then the law was amended to give humans the benefit of the doubt. I guess the covenant leaders take it seriously if a human does something for the well-being of one of the vampires. Just like you did when you helped me fend off the attackers. You smile warmly at each other, and you can't help but feel more confident in your chances. And that's great for you, new guy. But unless either of you has seen anything that's gonna get me off for fighting my covenant mates, or Golden Girl off for missing her feelings, we're both still screwed. I think this subsection saves us both. Gabe hands Cass a parchment full of runes and points out a pair. These are the symbols for savior. And dignity. Vampires are allowed to act contrary to the law to preserve their dignity or their covenant mates. I can argue that I think drinking blood is undignified, but I don't think anyone would deny you saving me tonight, on my soul at least. as Cass nods his silent thanks. You lead the two of them to their understanding, scanning the room for anything else that might be of assistance in your trial. You find yourself drawn to a stone mural depicting a vampire weeping as he holds another in his arms. Seems so moving. Your eyes linger on the way. He clutches it tightly to her, even as her frame is limp. Whatever they went through must have been horrible. Hey, Gabriella, what does it say? Gabriella comes over and studies the text carved into the rock, eyes focusing on every groove for the proper meaning. It tells a tale of a vampire who fell in love with a human. He turned her to stay with her forever, but he did so without the approval of the covens. This mural is a depiction of their banishment. You look back at the painting, and as you stare up into the male vampire's eyes, it's almost as if you're witnessing the moment from the woman's point of view. Now playing as Esme. When you come to, you're deep beneath the earth surrounded by vampires, most of whom are shouting. Your ears ache from the overstimulation. My head. Newly changed, you're still unused to overpowering senses. The pinpoint accurate sight, the impossible hearing, the rage and thirst. But through it all, you focus on the face of your lover, Lewis, as he stands to face the roaring crowd. He looks down at you, his mouth radiant even in the darkness. Do not fear. Fuck you. Do not worry, my love. We'll be fine. I swear it. Silence. Lewis, do you or do you not admit to the charges you face today? Yes, I admit. Lewis, don't. Lewis, no. Is there a reason you turned us human without seeking the approval of the Covens first? There was not enough time to get permission. No vampires who wait years for a chance. It was the only way to save her now. Esme was ill and dying. I couldn't let that happen. Not when I had the ability to stop it. Though he speaks to Lewin, his hand holds yours firm and steady, and you cling to him, afraid of what comes next. And yet, none of that changes the fact that you have knowingly broken one of our laws. Elders, what have you decided? Lewis Decency will find you guilty of breaking the core laws. You and your creation are sentenced to banishment. May you walk the world and never return to the town of Crimson Beach. No. 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 But on a brave face, Lewis clutches you in his arms as two of you force out into the sunlit woods beyond the protection of the town's ley lines and into your certain depths. A lump in your throat, you steal a quick glance at Gabriella. Is every love story between vampires and humans doomed to end in tragedy? Before you're able to dwell on the thought, you notice Cass tense up, a serious look crossing his face. 9 footsteps. We gotta get back before that guard realizes we left. Quickly, the three of you creep through the halls, racing to make it back without being seen. Just as the three of you slide back into your cell, the door of the holding room opens, and in walks a familiar face. They're ready for you in the tribunal chamber, human. This could be it. I don't know if the Covens will give me another chance. You swallow nervously, and as you get to your feet, look behind you at Gabriella and Cass. Gabriella only... Wait, no. Oh. I was gonna... If it wasn't for the heart, I was gonna pick Gabriella because she's literally smiling and Cass seems like... The fuck you want from me? But... You reach out and take Cass's hand. A new sensation of his slender fingers, tightly laced with yours, is almost enough to distract you from your worry. But Clyde shakes his head. Was there some kind of confusion? I said they're ready for you, not Harlow. A brief panic fills you, the thought of once again facing the trial alone. Cass tugs your hand, twirling you around to face him. Don't let him intimidate you. You have so much more heart than they think. I won't. I got this. Who will not squeeze the support? You drop Cass's hand and square his shoulders, turn to face Clyde. Let's go. Once more, you walk into the Nexus, prepare to stand trial and plead for your life in front of a room full of vampires. But as you look around the room, you find it nearly empty. Where is everyone? Seated in the first row of chairs are Lewin, Star, and a handful of elders you recognize from the first trial. As you get closer, all of them look back at you, cold and unfeeling. I have a really bad feeling about this. As if like you, your sensory talisman begins to warm against your wrist, and you feel your legs begin to shake. Lewin clears his jaw, motions to the only chair in the circle. Please, have a seat, Hiroki, and let's begin. Just a shot in the dark here, but I'm guessing you want to talk about the incident in the gym. Incident? Just putting it lightly. Seems like more a debacle to me. Catastrophe. Fuck it. Wait. I know how to say the word. Why am I struggling? Catastrophic, even. After all, 3 members of my covenant are dead. Vanities, okay. And still alive at the scene where 2 of our youngest vampires, one Clement, the other Vanity himself. His eyes watch your every move, and though his tone is measured, you can't help but feel cold all over. As well as one increasingly involved human. There's no way you're trying to blame me for this. Those Vanities attacked me. They tried to have me killed. And what's more, it was within town limits. Wasn't the same thing Cass was accused of? That was different. How? As the story stares back at you in friendful silence, Lewin chuckles. Fair point. Well made, Hiroki. I would have to agree. Laws must be applied equally to be considered just. Your gaze falls to Lewin, focusing your effort on playing to his protectiveness of his coven. Not to mention, the Vanity attackers treated Gabriella like a pawn. Watch your mouth. It's true. They lured her there to get her to kill me, and then tried to kill her when her plan didn't work. All I'm saying is, I could have used a distraction to escape, but I didn't. I did everything I could to help her. Lewin's ordinary stoic expression softens. And for that, I thank you. Gabriella has some reservations about this life that are causing difficulties. Ignoring the piercing glare his door fixes on him, he looks around at the other elders. Elders, have you come to a decision? I think it's safe to say Rookie's not at fault in this particular situation, though he's becoming increasingly more annoying. Here. Nonetheless, going back on the original agreement would be a disgrace and violation of the human rights. By law, he must be free to go. You start to sand, leaf flooding through your body. Then you want your stored expression shift from human to smug. I wouldn't be so sure of that. Consider our original agreement involved a certain medical examiner. Medical examiner? What does she have to do with this? She's just as human as I am. Doesn't she have rights too? As Nora snorts disdainfully as she stares you down. Barely. She has the right to live her life, as long as it doesn't interfere with ours. Lately, she's been inching over the line. Made it clear last time my mom and I are in a package deal, so I'll handle it. Now, what did she do? Quite frankly, your mother's continued dig into murder cases is bothersome at best. I must ask you one last time to deter her. Deter her. But if you can't, you'll be in violation of our original deal, and I'll kill you both like we should have done in the first place. Astor, please. Your eyes leap to Lewin, desperate for a lifeline. Will kill them both. A look of sympathy crosses his face for a moment. You can't tell how genuine it is, but his tone, at least, softens. Though I truly hope it does not come to that. You're free to go. But rest assured we'll be seeing each other again very soon, Hiroki. You wait outside the Nexus entrance for Gabriella and Cass to finish their trials, your heart racing in your chest. Oh, so I don't see how it goes. Okay. Finally, they emerge one after the other, both of them looking relieved to see you, and no worse for wear. Okay, are you right? Come on, let's get you out of here. I'm still trembling from the wind and store's warning. You suddenly feel lightheaded, and your knees buckle beneath you. Two is better than one, right? You reach out to both of them, Cash grabbing you from the left as Gabriella stutters you on the right, and he hoists you up, accomplishing something together for the first time since you know them. Hang tight, Hurricane. We'll get you out of here. What the hell did they do to him? Slowly but steadily, the three of you make your way out to the street, weaving your way through the trees. When you start to feel more steady, you increase your pace, desperate to get home. Hey, you don't need to worry. The covers are going to come after you. Not tonight. Not us here, at least. It's not that. I need to get home. I'm way past my curfew, and I have to make sure my mom's okay. But looking out at the sleepy town, you wonder who else is wandering in the dark. And another jolt of anxiety was drew you. Gabriella puts a gentle hand on your shoulder. If you want, one of us could walk you home, so you want to be alone. All you have to do is say the word. For a moment you consider turning both of them down, asserting that you're fine. Then, you sigh. I didn't mean to do that into the mic. 2, I didn't mean to do it for so long. 3, I meant to do it, I lied. Can you walk me home, Cass? Your eyes meet Cass, so you offer him a weak smile. If you'd be up for granting me a favor. No big deal. It's on my way. He starts down the sidewalk, shoulder checking Gabriella as he goes, but he turned back to shoot her a smile. See you at school Monday? Bright and early. She eyes Cass, but says nothing before turning the other direction and walking away. In moments, she's gone, and you hurry up to Cass. So what happened to you in there anyway? You were barely gone a few minutes before Clyde came out and got us. Oh, the usual. Astoria and Lewin trying to kill me. Say about us getting my teeth. Yada yada. Even as you say it, your body trembles, giving you away. And for once, Cass is kind enough to not point it out. Yeah, that sounds like typical child behavior. Really? I thought Lewin was supposed to be on the human side. Hell no. Lewin's the worst. You're not superior and rule Biden like any other Clement, but he's crazy manipulative. At least if Astoria says she's gonna kill you, she means it. Lewin, he's gotta see what's in for him first. And there goes my last hope that this was all a misunderstanding. Cass looks over at you before nudging you with his elbow. I won't worry about it. If I were you, I'm not gonna let Astoria kill you. Really? On whose authority? Whoa. Was that sarcasm? Oh, you picked up on that. Looks like actually going to class is working wonders for you already. It's been obvious from the start that what Astoria says, you entities follow. What was that about covering loyalty you were telling me about earlier? Why would this be any different? Seems to me like you don't want my protection after all. You roll your eyes, but you don't bother hiding the grin that comes with it. Anyway, have I thanked you yet for saving me from Gabriella? Yep, and I'm pretty sure I said not to mention it. Friends will talk, you know the deal. Well, right now it's just you and me, so thank you. You watch as a smug smile inches across his face, and he shrugs. What can I say? I like playing the hero now and then. I bet you do. It's always that you love being a vampire. The power, the strength, the fan fiction that pops up every couple of decades. What's not to love? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the fact that you have to drink blood. No offense, but that's plain nasty. Says the guy who's already tried some of my blood. Which makes me uniquely qualified to say, gross. Wow. Low blow. Anyway, it's really so great being a vampire. Why don't you tell me the story of how you became one? How about I don't? All the remembering makes it hard to forget. Hard to forget? What? Life before? Or what do you want to know, new guy? I was alone, weak, and human. Now I'm not. The end. Your wings taking a few steps beside him, in silence before mustering your voice again. Even after everything I went through tonight, you still equate being human with being weak. He opens his mouth, then closes it, expression tightening. Finally, his words come brusquely. You're a special case, but you can't deny life will be easier if you were a vampire. It sure was for me. I offered myself up to the vanities the second I could, and never looked back. This is who I really am. Would you prefer me as a vampire? He stops walking abruptly, and for one heart-stopping moment, he thinks you cross the line. But he only turns to study you, forehead pinched in deep thought. Finally, he mumbles. You're pretty okay as it is. Before he can turn again. Before he can turn away, you catch his arm, stopping him in his tracks. Cass, I meant it when I thanked you for saving my life. You came to my rescue when I needed it most. Before, you made it seem like you wouldn't have. But when it mattered most, you were there for me. That means a lot. His eyes widen. His discomfort at your genuine words clear in his face. Then he presses a single finger to your lips. Like I said before, don't mention it. He turns and starts walking again, eyes fixed ahead on the road, tension dissolving. You let out a laugh and you hurry to catch up. Hey, finally found your weakness. Lies and slander, I have no weakness. A laugh bursts out of you at his dry tongue, about a grin twitching onto his lip. You can tell that was his exact intention. I hope what you do is heartfelt appreciation. Pit you against silver, sunlight, or a stake to the heart, and I pick you every time. Pit you against silver, sunlight, or a stake to the heart. Up against a well-written thank you card, you're as good as dead. He gives you a long-suffering, sidelong look. You're right. Two of you stop at the corner, and you realize you're only a few minutes from home. You turn your gaze back to Cass. Thanks for the walk. If you need to go, I can make it home from here. Looks like you have to go home at all. The ice cream parlor is open this late, but it's not bad for human food. If I didn't know who I was dealing with, I thought you would ask me on a date. I'm just saying, you could probably use a bite to eat after this happened earlier. And I'm the best company you'll find in this forsaken town. Send you in for a chance to spend more one-on-one time with Cass. I was gonna say, this was free. This is being paid for. The bell on the front door jingles as you and Cass walk into the ice cream parlor. You head over to the display case, looking at all the flavors. And there's so many options, I don't know where to start. Why stop at what they give you? Because that's what they actually have? What do you mean? Watch and learn, new guy. Hey, Scoop Boy, who are you? A disgruntled and very tired looking employee comes out the back. Welcome to... How many flavors can we get in one bowl? Store policy says 3. That'll work. I'll take a test with the chocolate peanut butter and the tutti frutti, and definitely that freezer bird one in the back. I'm watching, and now I'm learning your taste is questionable. Come on, you guy. I'm not getting these because I like them. Pops to the test the spoon to his mouth, grimaces, then passes another back to you. You laugh in confusion. Okay, what's going on? Goes ice cream showdown. Me versus you. You are so ridiculous. Bring it on. Rose water. And nothing pairs better with a floral taste and candy corn, right? You're natural. But Digby stepped up even more. Cass migrates to the top of the window, paced up and down, surveying the options with a serious expression. I got it. I know when I think of totally not disgusting floral flavors, I would get a craving for peanut butter chocolate. He picks up the scooper and haphazardly draws a heaping amount of the topping all over your ice cream, most of it raining to the ground. Wow, you might die. You know what's a better name? You know what? Oh, you died, missed. He dunks the scooper into a vast sprinkles, and with a flick of his wrist, sends tiny rainbow flecks flying over you. Hey, what are you? Cass Harlow, you are so dead. You grab a scoop of pastel pink marshmallows and toss them at Cass's face, laughing as a couple get caught in his hair. Hey, can you cut it out? It just swapped in there. You jump, realizing the mess you made on the floor. Sorry. Cass leans in, whispering in your ear. Want me to kill him for us? You grab his arm and drag him to the corner table. You've got to stop making that joke. Whatever. Would've gotten us free ice cream. Luckily we didn't get kicked out. Can't believe you made me do that. You drop into a chair, and Cass slides into the seat across from you with a cat-like grin. Made you? Oh, that was all you. And I let you in on a little secret. I thought he was calling me a hoe at first. I forgot that was my last name. Oh my god. I forgot that was my last name. But the fact that why did he say my last name? And why did it work so perfectly? Like he was calling me a hoe. Made you. Hoe. Why? Made you? Oh, that was all you. And I let you in on a little secret. He leans across the table, voice dropping low. I like you break the rules. Your son flips, and you hastily grab his cup of ice cream out of his hand. Anyway, let's see the worst flavor. Take a bite of his concussion. It's sweet and salty and bitter, also being crunchy, chewy, and slimy all at the same time. Holy crap, that's bad. You try your own next, and it's equally perplexing, horrifying, and mind-numbing. Cass comes out to laugh at your expression. And what's the verdict? You're just saying that. I'm pretty sure I added stuff to mine that wasn't even edible. Have a taste then. He takes a scoop of your ice cream, but halfway through chewing, his expression falls. Ew. All those birthday things, tapioca balls, and maraschino cherries. Yeah, you win. This is devil's food, not in a good way. Okay, spill. How'd you develop this little hobby of coming up with awful ice cream flavor combos? It's far from fearsome. What? You never heard of Death by Disgusting? When he got actual superhuman abilities, I don't think you need that one. Plus, this doesn't show me as a vanity hangout spot. Unless, don't tell me this place is secretly some kind of vanity haunt. The rainbow sprinkles are just a front. Now there's cold, and then there's ice cold. And there's several degrees colder than the latter. Okay then. You were born with reverse taste buds And what tastes nasty tastes good to you. Not a real thing. Come on. I've seen your brain at work. Give me the good theories. Oh, I know. You have a secret desire to be a worker. You're spending all day and out. Spend day in and day out testing all these risky flavor combinations. You'll find nothing but disappointment in your paper cup. A vampire would make a terrible culinary specialist. First of all that sense of taste is so far advanced. Something that tastes bland to a human like you can be crazy complex for us. And second, he thumbs a sharp tooth. Our favorite meals are quite different. And you still chase your impossible dream. Cass props his cheek on his fist, giving you an incessant look. You know what? I'll let you on the truth. He hooks a finger, beckoning you forward, and you lean in closer toward him. Back when I was human, he was his eyes in disgust, struggling to get the last word out. I used to work at an ice cream parlor for a bit. You scoop ice cream? Damn, I'm grateful I never walked into your shop. You're a regular comedian, aren't you? I only serve these combos to the customers who deserved it, like the ones with the history of not tipping. Working at an ice cream shop was boring. I had to think of something to make the work worthwhile. So, driving away customers? You got it. And when they started coming around, that meant I had the whole place to myself to come up with new magical creations. That's really where it goes. Ice cream showed up again, though. Back then it was just me, myself, and I. Sounds kind of lonely. Not even. I'm great company. But you've been a pretty okay addition to the showdown. I've had fun with you too, Cass. A fluttery warmth fills you as you hold a smile, only to heighten as he bumps your foot under the table. What? I don't know. Just thinking. Can you share the glass? I was thinking, if I met you as a human, maybe. He reaches out, flicking your paper cup with a fingernail. I wouldn't have been in such a rush to turn. I want to do the sweet option and take his hand, but also I want to kick him back. I just want to kick him back. It's so bad. Still smiling, you take Cass's hand in yours and kicking him in the leg, loosely curling your fingers around his. At the moment's hesitation, he squeezes your hand back. This is nice. Yeah, I guess it is. And then he kicks you under the table again. I knew I should have just kicked him. Motherfucker. I knew I should have just kicked him. Fucking. Only two of you make it to your house. The neighborhood is silent. Just a quiet breeze rustling through the treetops. You suppress a laugh when you realize how close Cass walks to you, riding your heels as you make your way to the porch. The role of my shadow has already been filled. Not as bad. Being stuck to you would be a good gig. He steps in towards you, trailing his gaze from your feet up to your eyes as he moves in even closer. Into your ear, he whispers, "Mind if I interview anyway?" Cass. Playfully, you shove him back, but he catches your hands, pulling you into his chest. You gasp, startled at the possibility, and heat that spreads to you as a result. Cass? Honestly, as all the crap we're going through tonight, I just want to make sure you're safe, or whatever. His eyes flick away from you, and you realize he's letting you in on a rare bit of vulnerability. Fuck you. Or whatever, huh? Just want to make sure you don't make it into something it's not. Then what is it? He looks back at you, and your eyes lock under the glow of your porch light. No longer avoiding yours, his gaze is direct. Fiery. What do you think it is, new guy? Goodbye. Imagine I pressed that, just goodbye. Hard tripping over herself. Your body possessed by a feverish need to know what it feels like. You lean in and brush your lips against Cass's. He's still as a stone, and you start to pull back. When the Cass wraps his arms around your waist, pulling you flush against him. Is that your answer? You're overcome by the intensity of his gaze, your eyes dropping down to his lips, wanting more. Yes. He surges forward, his kisses rough, hungry, and he matches every move, opening your mouth, feeling his tongue against yours. Cass. You stumble backward, hardly feeling your back collide with the door. You tip your head back as Cass begins to kiss his way down your neck, his breath hot against your skin. You let out a breathy shudder as he playfully nibbles at your neck, so at once you feel him rake the sharps of his fangs over your skin. I was gonna say he's nibbling my neck. Like, you better be careful. You better be careful. I ain't just neck tonight. Get back them fangs off. Get them fangs out somewhere else. Back them off. Oh. Cass draws back at once, and you shiver at his luminous silver eyes meet yours, the glint of fangs just peeking out beneath his lips. You have no idea what you do to me. He's still close, face inches from yours, chest heaving, lips kiss swollen. Your own lips tingle as your mind rushes to catch up with what's happening. I need to get inside. So soon? Everything in you warns you that continuing to kiss a vampire in the dead of night is a bad idea. But how much you want to ignore that voice is what shocks you the most. Yeah, for real. Thanks. I'll see you, around. Before he's able to respond, you yank open the door and race inside, pressing your back to it, after slamming it closed. Things have definitely gotten too real, too fast. Inside, everything is as it should be, till you notice that all the lights are out. Mom must be asleep. One quick peek in the room to calm my nerves, and I'll head upstairs. You step through the hall, aiming for your mother's room, when suddenly, the living room lights switch on. What? Welcome home, Haruki. Mom sits in the armchair, legs crossed, arms crossed, mood crossed. Do you have any idea what time it is? Late? She sighs, and all at once, her face is full of worry, making your stomach twist in guilt. Haruki, what is going on with you lately? I've been testing you non-stop all night. You never answered. I've been worried out of my mind. I'm sorry, Mom. I guess I just got caught up hanging out with my friends at the festival. I lost track of time, and that's all. The festival? The one that ended hours ago, you mean? First you worried the crap out of me, and now you're lying? Mom, I stayed late to help the community. The words out of your mouth before you had time to think. I decided to go with it. Principal Yao asked us to stay late to help clean up, and since I'm a new member, I couldn't really say no. And why not say that in the first place? We always told each other the truth, Ricky. I just don't know what was wrong between us. You and I used to talk about everything. But I was sneaking around, coming home late. And who was that other person that heard I want to portrait you? It was Cass. He walked me home. Cass? I thought Gabrielle was bringing you back. We met up with Cass at the festival, and he offered to take me home. I don't know about this Cass, Ricky. I had never even met the boy, and here he is keeping you out past midnight. And with the recent murder in the woods, it's not safe. Yeah, because he's the one who causes the murder. I mean, what? And that's why he walked me home, to help keep me safe. I mean, be glad he walked me home, because I could have been one of those murders, since, he's the type to murder people. I mean, what? No, Cass would never murder me. I'm just saying, be glad. He walked me home instead of kill me. Because he could. He very much could. I mean, what? Why can't you trust me? All my entire life have I done anything to make you doubt me? It's not that I don't trust you, but it's hard when you're growing up so fast. I just feel like there's something off. She reaches out to touch your arm, but you pull away, not willing to give her an inch to go on. And knowing that the less she thinks about Cass, the better. Sorry, Mom. It's for your own good. I'm fine, so stop worrying. I'm also tired. I'm going to bed. Good night. Watch the hurt color her expression, and you turn away before it cracks your facade. Upstairs, you collapse onto your bed, overcome with exhaustion and guilt, and want to feel a sharp pain for something hard underneath you. What the? You feel it around, getting a grip of something solid, and when you pull it out, you see. Who left this here?